Okay. I don't think I have any more crystals. I've got to get some more. Yeah, I've got to get some more. Yeah. Yeah.
Go on.
I must keep calculating.
Let's refund our tree here. Let's go chakra of sight. Let's go strength, strength, strength. Boom, boom. That's everything. Swap our ring, swap our helmet. And that's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, off we go. Farming the crystals. Cheers, folks.
The drought is ended. None can oppose me.
Let's try to just farm some crystals here. And we'll run some temples. And tomorrow is Phrecia Day.
It's my power to wield.
Try to do this fast. Try to do this in like 25 minutes. And just have a full 60 crystals to run the temple. Still gotta finish some planning for the Phrecia event tomorrow. Gotta put like a leveling path of POB together or something real quick. Maybe Cobra Lash. Might end up doing Cobra Lash into like Armageddon brand for the Surf Caster. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some path of building planning today. I've done no planning for the event tomorrow. I'll be honest, there is a consideration to not play the event because just because it's not a full-blown league. You know, I don't know. I'm pretty conflicted. I'll be honest. Should I play the event? I don't really play like PoE events or private leagues. I don't really mess with that shit. I guess I'll play it, especially for the fact that you get the 2 mystery boxes, one for level 50, one for level 90. How to restart the temple. So yeah, I'll play Phrecia tomorrow. And I guess I hope they just extend it, because again, it's gonna start tomorrow. We get pretty much a weekend, 1, 2, 3. Let me see again. Uh, Okay, so it starts tomorrow at 4 p.m. It ends on February 19th. So January 29th, right here. We get 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they gotta extend that. 1, 2. Yeah, that's pretty short. That's pretty darn short. Wow.
I unmake you. Another corpse to serve.
Show me your power, dear sister. My love, I call to you. Yes, my beloved.
Serve as I have served.
So I've pretty much played two full months of PoE 2 at this point. So I think this will be my last day of the league, my friends. So I wanna do some temple runs, and we're gonna do PoE 1 event tomorrow. I think it's time. I think it's time to change it up. Done PoE 2 for 2 months. So it's been fun. I built the temple. Played 2 characters to 99. Ready to dive back into PoE 1 again. Do it all over. Thinking I'm gonna do a Penance brand Surfcaster for the event starting tomorrow. Just want to figure out my leveling plan for tomorrow. I'm gonna try and map that out today. Yeah, I think I might go start leveling with Cobra Lash, or what's the other one? Venom Gyre. I think that might be the go-to. Spark isn't the greatest for leveling early on. I don't think that's great.
Think not to leave the turret.
And then I think I'll probably start off, once I get into maps, once I start building the Atlas out, I'm going to start with farming Destructive Clay. It's just a solid starter strategy. I think Indigons are going to be pretty expensive once again, just like they were the first Phrecia event. So doing the Uber Elder and all that, probably a good idea. I think I like the sound of that.
Go with the current, not against it.
It's gonna be cool. I haven't played. It'll be October. Would have been the last time I played PoE 1.
Another corpse will serve me.
It's gonna be nice to get back to it. Change things up again, you know.
The floodgates open.
Alright, what's nameless dear God for me today?
Choose.
We We got a soul tether. All right, I'll take the soul tether probably. I think that's probably the take. Yep. Let's go ahead and vol that bad boy. Yes. Let's see. It only has one charm slot though. That's unfortunate. Kinda needs to have two. Hit it with it. I'll hit it with the divine. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, let's go omen. Need an omen.
All right, your order is registered.
And yeah, let's vol here. And then we're gonna cultivation orb. And no, that's not what we're looking for. We need the life regen is applied. Energy shield, recovery rate, leech life 14% faster. This could be okay. It did remove the right mod. Let's check this out. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Lulu, what are you what build are you planning for Phrecia? I'm thinking of going the Penance brand Surfcaster. I've just really been wanting to play brands for an extended period of time now. Like it's just been on my mind for so long. And I've never really done it. So I think I want to do that. And I never done the Surfcaster either. And I'd love to hear what you have planned, or if you've got a plan. I'd be open to being persuaded, maybe, to playing something else. But that's what I'm leaning towards now. Trying the Penance brand Surfcaster, Penance brand of Dissipation, of course. So. And then we're going to use things like the Foulborn Barracks Respite, which lets us explode shocked enemies. So yeah. You're new, looking for a plan. Wanted to test out some Spark build. Yeah, I thought about Spark as well. Spark of the Nova. Uh, like it casts Spark in a like a circle around you. I thought about that as well, but I'm just trying to lean towards something that I haven't done before, and that that can get me excited to go all the way with the new build. You were thinking of Assassin? Okay. On what ascendancy? Probably Surfcaster. Right? Shadow Assassin Spark. Okay, but you won't have the assassin because they've been replaced with the alternate ascendancies. So instead of assassin, you get to play right here. Instead of assassin, where is it? Right here. Here's the ascendancies for the assassin, or for the shadow, in the event. It's the Surfcaster, it's the Servant of Arakali, and the Blind Prophet. I'll put this in the chat for you in case you want to take a look. But yeah, here's what I'm. This is what I'm looking at right here. Um, Received a little bit of a nerf here on the Ghost of the Deep, but it's not too big a deal. Yeah, right here. Uh, Surfcaster. So yeah, right here. Shocks you inflict, spread to other enemies. And then we use... what's it called? Barracks Respite. Do you know when PoE 2 League ends? Uh... Let's see. Uh... It's probably gonna end in, like, late March. Samuel? I think it ends in, like, late March. Is there somewhere I can I think... Is it right here? I think it says so right here? Yeah, right here. There it is right there, my friend. So we've got 47 days of PoE 2 Last of the Druids left. So that should put us into like late March. I don't know. I guess how it's called. Okay. Yeah, so you don't get to be an assassin in the Phrecia. You'd probably do the Surfcaster if you're going to go Spark. So yeah, 47 days should put us like at the end of March for PoE 2, my friend. Yep. So I don't know, how much is this? Is this worth some money? I don't know.
Is that a good price for that?
The one that has changing seasons node. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be the Surfcaster. Let me pull it back up again. Yeah, it's right here. It reverses the effect of chill. So yeah, that's the Surfcaster. So yeah, Surfcaster is pretty great for any self casting. So Spark, Penance Brand. What are some other ones? Those are the two main ones that stand out to me. And I'm probably most likely going with Penance Brand tomorrow. I'm gonna put together like a little leveling path of building planner later on. I'm gonna run some maps in PoE 2 and do some temples with anyone that wants to join in. For now. Christian says, have you ever tried totem builds in Phrecia? No, I haven't. I haven't really done much totem stuff at all in my time playing the games. I used to do the ancestral war chief totem when that used to be in the game, but no, I've never done any totem stuff in Phrecia. Something like deck stacking with Winter Weave Ring. Winter Weave. Let's check Winter Weave out. Let's check that out. I just pulled up PoE Ninja, you guys, and so what I did is I searched Penance Brand, and then I just went here and I went Foulborn Barracks Respite, And I just kind of was browsing yesterday at some of the stuff that kind of people put together. So this is maybe not exactly, but pretty much what I'm looking to replicate with the Archdemon crown. Where are we gonna put the penance brand in our helmet? But let's see what you're talking about. PoE wiki. You said Winterweave ring. Winterweave. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know the one. Yeah. Reversing the effect of chill. So yeah, this is increased movement speed while ignited. The effect of chill on you is reversed, but then you take the Phrecia ascendancies there, and you get that reverse chill for free. Is how it works, right? So yeah, changing season says all damage taken from hits can chill. The effect of chill on you is reversed. So yeah, they're just that's what they've done with this with the Phrecia. They've kind of just slapped on a couple uniques here and there and baked them into the ascendancies. Winterweave plus changing seasons to chill enemies instead of myself. Do you actually need both of them though? You don't need both of them. You just need like if you take changing seasons, you don't need Winterweave. Because that's what they've done here with changing seasons. They've just put Winterweave on the. So this is what I'm kind of trying to mimic, and I'm trying to kind of try and plan something similar out. Gotta take notes, you guys, for what Forbidden Flesh and Flame jewels might be the meta, and trying your best to acquire them early on. So, um, gotta make note of those ones to try and. I mean, they might not be very cheap at the very beginning, anyways. So I don't know. But it's always worthwhile to try and acquire those big items that you're going to take and add to your build later on, to try and scoop them up early on for before the inflation hits and stuff, you know. So this is what I'm kind of, yeah, this is what I'm looking to do here, and using the Foulborn's Barrack Respite especially. Shocked enemies you kill explode. And then we take something like, where is it here? Yeah, enemies you kill are shocked. Shocks you inflict spread to other enemies. And then, of course, we take Ghost of the Deep. Yeah, I can't wait. It's finally here tomorrow. I'll be playing all day. Very excited. But for now, we're gonna, yeah, happy to still chat about the Phrecia event. Love to hear what you guys are thinking of starting. I was talking earlier about like what my first strategy is, what I'm gonna jump into to farm my first bunch of currency, to get some, to build the gear and all that. And I think it's gonna be 100% destructive play Maven invitation farming. It's just so darn good. It's my go-to farming strat for every league start. You get the Maven chisels, you get the Awakened gems, you get the Orbs of Conflict, and then you're farming the guardian maps, the Shaper, Elder Guardians, and then you're farming Shaper. Shaper can drop the Ruby Flask, the Dying Sun, and then you farm Uber Elder, and he can drop, of course, the Indigon, which is going to be the prize item we're trying to really hit. That's going to be worth quite a bit of money, especially early on in the league. There's going to be a lot of people playing Mana Forged Arrows, mana stacking. Second plan is to just RF it out. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you can't go wrong with RF. I think I'm assuming Pox put a guide out, or has a guide coming out. That it's always, you're always in good hands with Pox, of course. But I was thinking about Spark, but I think I'm just leaning a little more towards Penance Brand, just because I've just been wanting to play Brands for so long now, and I just never done it yet. I think it's super strong. I've never even done Penance Brand Dissipation. I've got to get on it. Got to get on it. And with that Barracks Explode, it's gonna be great. Surf casting, let's freaking Frank, any idea how many hours you put into Zero to Hero Temple Challenge? Just trying to gauge how long it might take me. Yeah, I wish I would have tracked it. It's hard for me to say, give you an exact number. If I had to guess though, like total time, total hours, just sitting here playing. If I totaled it all up. Probably like I'd say maybe 4 days, like 48 hours, maybe. No. Yeah, no, I'm thinking like probably 4 days of game time. Yeah. Light radius. Unfortunately, they don't have the thing in here, the stats in here to look and see. Which is weird. Hey Styles, what's going on? We're just farming some crystals, trying to get back into the temple. But for the light radius, yeah, I'm using the weapon swap on my weapon swap here. I've got the, what's it called here? The Sentry Quarterstaff. So there's 30 light radius there, and then obviously if you can get a corrupted one, you can get even more. And then I've got a breach ring here just because I need some resistance. So we've got 15. You can get up to 15 light radius on here. Obviously, you can get more with a unique ring. And then I swap my helmet out and I put on a Radiant Grief. And you can get up to like 37, 38 with corruption on here. And then what else? I think that's it on the gear for at least for me, what I'm using. And then I go on the passive tree. And I do a little bit of respecking, and I come over here and take Illuminated Crown for 20% more increased light radius here. And then over here, Chakra of Sight for another 20% there. And as you guys can see, look at the light radius. And so here I'm using my staff here, right? And so I'll just hit, all I gotta do is press 5. And if you watch the minimap, watch it switch, and you'll see the light radius increase. You can kind of see it increases and allows me to see ahead. And see, I've already done the beacon here. I've already found it. So yeah. But Frank, hopefully that helps. I think I'd say around 4 days of playing. It really wasn't too bad. It was just the one mistake I made, and I know some people pointed it out in the comments, that I didn't farm the Architect enough early on when I first started. So that's the biggest thing to ensure like a good successful start. to farm the architect, you get your 60 crystals, you get your 6 medallions, and then you get the reroll medallions. So that way, when you're ready to start building and you're looking for those spy masters or whatever, but specifically the spy masters, because they're so hard to get early on, as you may have seen in the part 1. So yeah, getting those reroll medallions, just going build a path, go to the architect. He moves, go build a path again, go to the architect. Same thing, rinse and repeat till you got a bunch of reroll medallions, and then now you're ready to build. And you could even start building before that as you're still killing the architect and getting the medallions. Never done nothing but RF and cast when stunned. Yeah, cast when stunned. Can't go wrong there. And E Miracles, he's the guy for cast when stunned. Yeah, that's cast when stunned's absolutely insane, super fun. I've never played it, but I can tell. I can certainly tell. But then yeah, again going back to the light radius, there's some other stuff you can use. Gifts from above gives you up to 30, or yeah, it's 30% light radius. You can get 2 of those. And then there's the amulet. I can't use this amulet. This would give me a ton more because my amulet provides me with an absurd amount of lightning resist, so I can't take this off. Otherwise, yeah, you could swap your amulet out and use a Beacon of Aziz. And if you look at here, because I get a lot of those amulets to drop in the temple. I happened to find one yesterday, and I corrupted it for 7 additional light radius, so it's got 37%. And as you can see, I sold that for 99 divines. Not too bad. Just the gamer dad trying to make it in this economy. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Yeah, totally. Is your belt and amulet mandatory for your build? Yeah, 100%. I think I can fit in some light radius there. Yeah, the belt is pretty mandatory because that's where we get all of our recovery and our leech. This is pretty major because it turns all of our leech. It allows our leech to also leech excess energy shield. So this you might be able to get away with not using it. It's like just the way I've set it up. Like I wouldn't want to drop the belt. That's why I only use the ring here, and I can afford to use the helmet. So yeah, I just use the helmet here, and then yeah, I could even get one with a little bit more light radius, but I think I've got enough. It doesn't really matter. What else? I think that's really it. Making sure to get to, if you can afford to, you can get these on your passive tree. But if you can't path to them, you could also obviously put them on your amulet. But it works out for me, and I can just go path to them easy. If you have any knowledge to take a look, if this is not the biggest bait on the planet, what are we talking about, Lulu?
Let the tide take you where it must.
So yeah, we're gonna try and just build up some crystals here, Styles, and anyone else, and we'll invite whoever wants to join in for some more temple runs. So the belt, as you can see here, look at my leech recovers my energy shield. It's just absolutely insane. It's a beautiful thing. Very, very powerful stuff. Gotta make sure they're 6 mod maps. There we go. I just finished the Spymaster chain. Any advice going through the smithy golems? Okay. So are you saying you're gonna start here now? You've done all of this, and now you're gonna start here. You can't post links. Is that right? That's news to me. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with YouTube chat and the rules on YouTube chat and the moderation rules. You can join the Discord and you can post your link there if you'd like. YouTube blocks links. Oh, is that okay? That's news to me. You can post it in the Twitch chat or you can post it in the Discord. Or send me a message with the link. But yeah, so you were saying about starting the smithy golem. So if you're going like this, then yeah, starting off it's no issue. Golem here, smithy here, but then placing this golem here is what's hard. And so that's where, like I explained in the video, you make a path. Let me go back. I need a refresher here. I don't remember what I did. I just need to refresh my memory. Right, so, hello, welcome back to... No, we got to go back to part 3 here. Hello, everybody. Yeah. So let me just go back and see what I did. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so there we go. Yeah. You start with the
Fotukohama.
Start with the golem, and then you put a smithy. And then yeah, in order to place the golem here, this is what you've got to do. You've got to do the Russian tech just like you would do with the Spymaster stuff. So yeah, you're going to place an armory, connect there just like this. And you're going to go like that. Yeah. Yeah, so see, and you build it like this, and that's you put the smithy down there, and that's what you need to do, so that you can then put the golem down there. So that's how you do it. Yeah. Miss Snake, thanks for the follow. So we've got 21 crystals. I'm gonna keep going here. Try to get a little bit more. Let me know if you sent that link somewhere. I don't see it anywhere yet. If you did send it. Did we got some patch notes here? What do we have here? Let's read these real quick. 3.270G patch notes. Right-clicking and equipped MTX in your cosmetics UI will now unequip it. General's Cry spawned clones are now not yet considered to be active and thus counting against your maximum allowed until they have activated. Previously, this would count against your maximum at the point where the number of clones would create from a use was calculated, which would cause clones to be created by a previously Warcry to be replaced before they had enough time to act. Okay, what the hell? Fix the bug where Aelith and Breach Hive and Hive Fortress encounters could be affected by certain map modifiers. Fix the bug where Herald of Ash would not do damage if the damage was dealt too high. Interesting. Alright, so just some bug fixes. Tectonic Slam. Okay, so they just fixed some bugs ahead of the thing. Oh wait, what else do they have here? Is this... Don't tell me there's more changes. Is there more changes? I don't think they made any more changes, right? No. This is just the changes they already had made, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nothing new there. Okay. Victor, hello, are you finished building the temple? You always need 3 locks to stabilize. I am finished the temple. The temple is done, yep. And after you finish building the temple, you always need 3 locks to stabilize the end of the chains. And 1 corner, when you put... Yeah, yep. I'll show you again here. Let me leave this map. Yeah, so you need 3 locks. Yeah, let me go back to the temple here. So yeah. So for example, I'm just gonna place this down here. Actually, you know what? We'll place this down for more experience. So yeah. The idea here is you run the temple, you run the architect, you place down the royal access chamber. And then you lock the chain here. You lock chain 1 here. You lock chain 2 here. And then you lock this here corruption before you close the temple. So you run the architect, you place down the room, lock your rooms, close the temple, everything, nothing gets removed. Then on the next run, you run the temple, you fight at Ziri, and you lock the same 3 rooms, and you're good. No rooms are destroyed. And you can just repeat this. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool stuff. And shout out to my friend Ashen Wow on Twitch for sharing that tip with me. It's only because of him that I know about that. So I just pass it on to you guys, and yeah, super helpful stuff. Just missing the armory in the corner. Yeah. It's pretty easy stuff. It's just a little RNG, you know, till you get the rooms. But once you get the rooms, it's just, there you go, and you can just slowly progress. So it's, at some points in the process, it just takes a little longer before you can continue forward again. But it's really not too bad. It didn't take me very long.
Strength of the Mastodon be with you.
So we're trying to go fast here to get these crystals so we can just go into the temple and have some fun. Okay, there, you put the link. Spark of the Nova plus Spell Echo plus increased crit damage plus inspiration support. I am surprised that main damage spark only has 4 links, not 6. Alright, let me check it out. He's got his spark in the gloves. So if you look at his gloves, he, yeah. his spark is in the gloves, and if you look at the gloves here, so is this Lulu from the YouTube chat, right? Look at his gloves. It says socketed gems are supported by level 20 slower proj, level 20 faster proj, level 20 faster casting, and so they also have increased critical strike chance for socketed gems and increased critical multi-strike for socketed spells. So yeah, at first glance, it's like, well, wait, your spark's only 4 links, but when you look closer, you'll see, yeah, these are Shaper Elder mods that you can get on gloves in Path of Exile 1 that allows you to, right, yeah, have like a pseudo 6th or 7th link on your skills. So yeah, yep, that's why. Sometimes, like for example, there's other items. The one that comes to mind is the Archdemon Crown, which is also similar to the gloves here. But yeah, for Spark, a lot of the time you'll see them on people's gloves because of this, for example. You just sent my temple image on Discord. Oh, okay, cool. Let me check it out. Used Archdemon on your RF. All good. It's all good. Don't be so hard on yourself. No worries at all. It's easy to miss stuff. It's easy to miss stuff in the game if you don't know where to look sometimes, you know? So, no sweat at all.
Show me your power, dear sister. My love, I hold to you.
All right, let me check out the Discord, see what you put in there.
Yes, my beloved.
Literally spot on with the Archdemon. Yeah. Yeah, that's likely what I'll be aiming for on the Penance brand guy. Yep. Okay, so this was, let me just double check here. This was Samuel with the image on Discord. So what was your question? Oh, this is what. Oh yeah. So you're good. Yeah. Just like I showed you from the video. Yep. Yeah, you're just gonna go Golem Smithy, and then you do the Russian tech with Armory. Yep. Yeah, you're looking pretty good. Nice job on the Spy Master chain, my friend. Looking good. Clean stuff. Fun times. Just gonna go add some rooms on the Spy Master chain before doing golems. Just if I ran, yeah, yep, that's smart. Yep, for sure. Good thinking.
Can I help? Check back soon.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Death is my power.
I'm super curious to see what they're gonna change with the temple going forward for the next patch. I just so interested to see what they're gonna do. Never played Spark before. I've heard it's very iconic spell. Oh, 100%. Yeah. That's why I'm having a blast playing it right now in PoE, in PoE 2. It's really fun. Yeah, actually perfectly well said there. It is certainly very iconic. Same goes for Righteous Fire and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's getting all that cast speed, the proj speed. Just yep. So it takes some investment, but with some real high investment, like you've seen on some of those character profiles, that's where it just feels like a god tier build. I'm sure there's going to be quite a few people that also going to be playing it. Spark of the Nova. You should check out, yeah, Spark of the Nova. You can just search it on PoE Ninja, and you can kind of see what others have done in the past league. By the way, are the lock drops nerfed? No, not that I'm aware of. No, I don't believe so. I will say though, like yeah, some runs I came away with very rarely, very rarely, did I come away with less than a lock. But on occasion, there was a couple temples where I got 0 locks. But I haven't really had any problems at all getting locks. No. So for the cast when stunned, glad was the best thing that this game had to offer. Yeah, though it's super safe. Tons of block chance, very safe. Yeah. How is it possible to be immortal while AFK pressing 0 buttons and burn everything? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you get to go AFK, go have lunch, go have dinner, go take a shower, go read a book, whatever you want to do. That's the great part of that cast when stunned there. Yep. And you just go yeah, you can go farm Ultimatum, the Grueling Gauntlet, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely very popular for many players for obvious reasons. I think myself, I just like a more of an active playstyle. I certainly have done a build similar to that on the Chieftain a while back in the Affliction League, the Fulcrum Chieftain, self-igniting or something like that, ignite proliferation. But I've always been more of a active enjoyer playstyle. Spell casting, melee stuff. You did the RF. You did like RF. That was able to do anything, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a solid well-rounder. Yep. That's why it's so damn popular, and Pox is just got the guide. He's got what you need. Gotta be the best beginner-friendly, new player-friendly build. RF, good old RF Chieftain. The ultimatum with random mods was impossible. Was that on the cast when stunned? Oh, on RF. Oh yeah, I could get that. Oh, that totally makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's tricky. Some of those ultimatum mods are a no-go. Yeah, that's why that cast when stunned is just the king of ultimatum. Can't go wrong. Be right back 1 second, you guys. Okay. What is the budget to get a smooth spark build? Are we talking about in PoE 2? That was the reason to do cast when stun. Just checked what can beat it. Saw some old swag video. Swag video blunt. So yeah, the budget for Spark. Let me finish this map and I can give you a more detailed answer. There's some things you're gonna want to need at a minimum. One of them being the belt. I think the belt is the most important part. Just gotta find the beacon here. You can get a pretty cheap Choir of the Storm. I think I paid 100 plus divines for mine because it's a perfect, borderline perfect roll. But you can get one a little cheaper, and you can craft your own staff. You can probably buy a staff pretty cheap, a pretty decent staff to get started with the build. I can actually show you. I think I have my old staff that I used to pretty much build the first half of the temple. I went ahead and I crafted a new staff, and I spent about 800 divines crafting the staff. And here's the staff here. But you don't even need this. Like I said, I'll show you the other staff that I used to pretty much build the first half of the temple. Alright, let's leave here and let's go to the hideout and we'll talk about the budget. Critical strike is increased by overcapped lightning resistance. Yep, yeah, this thing is insane. The Choir of the Storms. Yep. So let's see here. Where is my staff? I think this was it here. Yeah, this was my beginner staff. I don't know what I paid for this, but let's search it up here. So we've got +5 to level, cast speed, lightning damage. Yeah, it does not have spell damage here. So yeah, we're looking at like 10 divines. So not too bad. I will put this in the chat for you in case you're interested. Trying to unspec your Pathfinder to play some Spark cast on crit. Yep, that's fair. Well, in case that helps, there's the link for those staffs there. That's, like I said, that's what I used to pretty much build the first half of the temple, doing all the tier 15 maps, farming the crystals and all that. That was really easy stuff. What else? Before I bought this, well, actually not before. This is the chest that I've had forever. I guess the next upgrade from this would be the Atziri's right here. That's like my final upgrade, but I don't know if I'll get to it. the Etziri Splendor Sacrificial Regalia. So this is a nice upgrade. It gives you a ton more energy shield. But yeah, I don't even need that. This has been perfectly fine. Um, so yeah, you can get a cheap Choir of the Storms. We just search one up. Let's go Corrupted, no. Let's go, let's see here. 100 lightning resist. Let's go here. Trade filters. Exalted orbs. Exalted or divine orbs. So we're talking like 100 or 5 divines here. That isn't so bad. And then it's got a level 18 lightning bolt. That's why mine costed a lot more, because mine's a level 20 lightning bolt. What else? The helmet. Helmet is really cheap. You're just gonna buy a Mask of the Sanguimancer to start off, because you need it to get blood magic. We're a blood magic build, so this is mandatory. And these are super cheap. So, and then the belt. The belt is the most, I'd say the most important, next to the helmet that gives you blood magic. And what you need on the belt is the bottom 2 lines. That's what's most important. Because if we come here and we search Soul Tether, by default, Soul Tether has a modifier which says you lose maximum life. You lose 5% of energy shield per second. So the idea is we want to remove that with the Cultivation Orb, which is what this has resulted in. It's removed that out and replaced it with that other, and turning this belt into a very strong. That's really all. That's really all. Then you get some rings with, and then the Calandra's Touch is really cheap. So you get a good ring with resist, and then you Calandra's Touch, and then you got your resist. The boots is just energy shield boots with some rarity, rarity and resistance. Highest movement speed as you can get. It ain't so bad. The gloves I crafted myself, but you can certainly pass on the increased effect of socketed items. Go for just a little bit more energy shield on the gloves, maybe with the crit bonus. The jewels, I've spent a little bit on the jewels. This was a big, and this is very important. You need to get the Heart of the Well Diamond. If again you're going to be going Blood Mage and doing the whole blood magic setup, it's important to have the instant leech. Very important, because we tie that in with the belt. So it says excess life recovery from leech is applied to energy shield, and then we turn that leech into instant leech. 15% of it. I've got the perfect roll, which turns out to be very big deal. And so I don't know what I paid for this. I wish I could go back and go into the history and see what I bought things for. But this is obviously a big part of it. And then the rest of the jewels. This here, crit chance for spells, crit bonus, elemental damage, energy shield. That's pretty much the gist of it. Elemental damage, spell damage. Energy shield is good. Energy shield is super good. This one could be better. I could probably upgrade this jewel. Cast speed is nice, but again, spell damage, LE damage, and that's the theme. And then this is the biggest upgrade. That was, you don't need this. You don't even need this. This was like an upgrade I opted for later on, and it just allows you to drop that helmet, the Mask of the Sanguimancer. And then, which is nice because I get to wear this for when I farm the crystals. And yeah, but you don't even need this. Very expensive upgrade. And then the rest of the jewels: energy shield, crit bonus, crit damage, crit chance for spells, LE damage. That's pretty much it. Energy shield, crit chance, LE damage, crit bonus. That's it. Yep. And then here as well, life leech effects are not removed when unreserved life is filled. So we get to continue to leech when we're at full life. It's really, really big. Absolutely major. But yeah, you can start it out relatively cheap. Okay, let's continue. I think that's pretty much it. Not missing anything. Blood Mage is just like I honestly, I was talking about this last week. Since this is my first time playing the Blood Mage, I kind of feel like I'm just gonna play it again on the next league. Just go Spark again. Cast on crit Spark, man. It's just super smooth. Blood Mage with the Leech. Got the life remnants as well too. Hey, Slowest. How's it going, my friend? Just been chatting about some Phrecia and some PoE 2 today. We got the event coming up tomorrow. Probably gonna set up a planner, just for at least for like the leveling portion, and then I can kind of figure things out as I go from there. The event is yeah, it's tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. Yep. It's crazy. It's already here. Time flies, man. Talking about a bunch of different stuff. I think I'm leaning towards brands, Slowest. I don't know what you think. I think I want to do brands, man. I haven't done brands really ever, and it sounds like a lot of fun. Penance brand of dissipation. Using the Foulborn Barracks Respite, yep. Exploding shocked enemies, and we're pretty much shocking everything on the Surfcaster. Oh, dude. Come on. Cannot wait. I just hope they extend it, even by another week. Because 3 weeks is kind of short. I don't know. Maybe it'll be enough. We'll have to see. But at first thought, I kind of think they need to extend it. We still don't know when the next PoE 1 launch expansion is going to be. My guess would be March 6th. So that would mean, yeah, Phrecia starts tomorrow. We've got 1, 2, 3 weeks, and then 2 weeks after Phrecia ends would be, yeah, I'm guessing the next PoE 1 is going to be March 6th. So if that's the case, there'll be a week of nothing. So they could extend it for 1 week, which is what I'm hoping. But usually, of course, they do the reveals of the next expansion the week prior. But maybe not. Maybe they announce PoE 1's League is going to be on the 13th. That's obviously possible. We shall see. Very, very excited though. Get the idols again. Put the idols into your map device thing there. I gotta go go on to PoEDB again and kind of put together a list of idols that I wanna have together, gathered up. And then obviously we're gonna have the instant trade, so that's gonna be super nice. That was such a pain last time. They did nerf the Surfcaster a little bit, but it wasn't too major.
Single drop can split the stone.
Okay. I think we're going to run this map and we're going to start some temple runs. So if anyone wants to join up. As soon as we find this beacon here. All the best, Samuel. Thanks for hanging out. Good to meet you. Till next time, alright? Catch you later. Where's this beacon at? Alright, let's do it.
Go on.
Alright, let's do a quick refund and we're gonna go right into the temple. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's take off our light radius gear. There we go. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Yep. Let's go ahead and delete this. And yep, let's go. I guess we'll go ahead and lock. We'll lock here and we'll run.
What power will I claim today?
Oh, there's a snake pit. Nice. Wow, another snake pit. make sure to corrupt those bad boys. So yeah, we'll run the Architect, then we get to run at Ziri on the next one.
You have made a great mistake. You reek of stupidity.
Some Malagaros. That's first chain down.
Another corpse to serve me.
Oh, there's a Vertex. Nice. I guess we'll corrupt it. At this point, I guess we'll just give it a try. Try for the +4 corruption. Hey, athlete. I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? We're just messing around with the temple here. The last day of PoE 2 here. Getting ready to switch it over to PoE 1 again. How we doing? You have everything planned out? Do you know what you're gonna do for Phrecia? Assuming you're going to be playing? Good. Jazzed out of your mind for Phrecia. Hell yeah. Let's go, man. It's gonna be good. I just talking about it a little bit earlier. Just hoping they maybe extend it a little longer. Like I was saying, I don't know when they're gonna launch the next PoE 1 league, but assuming it's March 6th, there's gonna be that week before that they could extend it. But I don't know. Maybe having a break in between PoE 1 launch and Phrecia would be nice. I don't know. I think it'd be better if they just extend. But we'll see. And either way, 3 weeks, maybe that's enough time. All I know is I'm ready to go for PoE 1 again. I've got to put some like leveling planner together a little later on, just so I'm a tad bit prepared, you know.
The violence have many lungs
It's super tough. Probably gonna go KBOC. Yeah, yep. I know Connor just put a video out for that. Really want to play Blade Vortex Bog Shaman as well. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah. That's the thing with all these alternate ascendancies. It's all new. It's all really new stuff still. So it's hard to land on something. Div Orb sounds. Yep. Can't beat it, right? Music to my ears. So, Bog Shaman, yeah. Lots to pick from. A lot of good solid choices. Can't go wrong with KB though. Clustering's just gonna be a monster of a build. Yeah, and this isn't even like this isn't even much. This isn't even much at all. Miss Snake. This is it's quite good, certainly, but I still have so many rooms that aren't even leveled up. This here's level 2, level 2's this is not even level 2, right? There's a lot, but it's pretty good. I don't want to downplay it at all. It's really good. Can't complain at all. Yeah. But once we upgrade all the rooms, and I don't know if I'll have the time to do that, the amount of divs that drop just goes up like crazy. Wish it was a fort. Yeah, I know, right? I know. There was some of that going around in the community. You know, they could just push the Phrecia button and just let that be the next PoE 1 league, right? Just leave that for now. But I think if they get into the habit of that, then maybe they just forget about continuously updating PoE 1. I don't know. So I guess it's cool they just gave it to us for this amount of time to fill in the time while we're waiting for the next actual PoE update. But yeah, I know. I think a lot of people share that opinion that it'd be fine with just having another Phrecia league again. It's that freaking good. Like it does warrant a full cycle of, you know, it's that damn good. But then again, you got to understand there are players that didn't care for it. The whole idol system wasn't. Sure, a large amount of players are big fans of it, but there's always going to be those players that aren't too keen on it. They want to have the Atlas tree, and I totally understand that take. They've got to resume the you know, the PoE 1 content. Three weeks for casual play. Yeah, true. You know, I talk about it, right, and I play the game every day, you know, and that's not to say I forget about the fact that not everyone plays that game like I do, or others do, right? Like, by no means am I ignorant to that. I'm aware. I'm totally aware. And yeah, so that is cannot be forgotten. That 3 weeks is quite a long time. Let's be honest, right? That is pretty much 1 month. So that's a lot of time to progress a character, to enjoy some Phrecia again, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, oh, I know. There's some crazy Giga Chad players in the community, right? That just blast through the game so damn fast at lightning speed, right? And they finish the Atlas and do all the maps in the first day. And that's good. That's pretty crazy. That's really incredible. And yeah, there's going to be people that have a mirror on day 1, maybe, or... But yeah, not everyone plays like that. That's not the 100% absolute way everybody should play the game. It's supposed to be approached at your own pace, and that's it. All that matters is, you know, you're having fun, you're progressing your character, interacting with the end game and all that. For them, even 1 week of Phrecia would be, yeah. It's true. Don't know if GGG should focus on them with 3-week league. On them meaning the hardcore players. Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's nice of them that they put this event on. That's all I'll say. They didn't have to do this. They could have just left it and left it as is, and then they continue working on the PoE 1 the next, you know, and then we wait for that. So it's just something cool to have in the meantime for anyone that wants to enjoy Phrecia again. And I recommend it, you know, even if it kind of looks like that doesn't look like my thing. The alternate ascendancies, I don't know about any of these. I'd urge anyone that didn't play it first time to at least give it a try, and then yeah, at least at a minimum you could get the free mystery boxes from getting to level 50 and level 90. I mean, how can you say no to free mystery boxes, right? The hardcore burnout. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too, right? Yeah, maybe some people don't want to play because they feel like they're going to be burnt out for when the new PoE 1 launch, the 4-month league starts again, you know? Yeah. If it's cosmetics, don't care. If it's stash tabs, yeah. That's, you know what? That'd be... Yeah, I can understand they would never do that. They want... They'd never give away stash tabs. Because that's their, like, main source of income that they rely on. That would be pretty cool. Like a new player starter pack. Get a free... That would be pretty sweet, yeah. free stash tab or whatever. You know, yeah, for me, I'm not playing the League specifically for the cosmetics, but it's nice. It's a nice bonus, and I'm excited to see what I get. There's some cool cat pet cosmetics. I'd be okay to get. There's some wings. Yeah. I'd have to look at the video. I don't know if there's wings. I think the main there's a bunch of like map portals that look pretty cool. Map device things. What else? I think the big ones for me was the cats. I love the cats, the Sphinx cat pets. That'd be pretty sweet. Just want to be able to do more than one ascendancy. Yeah, I know, yeah. That's where like having that 4-month cycle is really nice. You don't feel like you're rushed. You can kind of take your time, spend 2 months on a character, and then start a new, you know, whatever, however you want to do it. Yeah. That's why I kind of want to be confident with my choice going into it, because definitely don't want to be starting a new character, given the length of the, you know. Yeah, I'll be right back 1 sec, you guys. We'll continue this temple run. And then if anyone wants to join in on the next temple run, you're welcome to do so. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean because you're talking about doing the cast on the kinetic blast whisperer and the bog shaman. So I know you've got two builds. You want to get going there on the event. But I guess maybe one of them you can save for the next PoE League, maybe. I know those ascendancies will be the original ones again, but yeah.
My power to wield.
You have 618 hours in PoE 1. Oh, 518. Crazy to think I know nothing about the game. Oh, I'm sure you know more than nothing. Yeah. Might be downplaying it a little bit, but I know what you mean. Yeah. I get the joke for sure. I mean, I don't know how many hours I've got. You know how Righteous Fire works, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I mean, we could dive deep into this, right? And there's quite a bit I'm sure you're familiar with. You know how to link an item. You know how to socket an item. You know how to level up gems. You know how to get through the campaign. I'm sure you know how fracturing orbs work and how all the different currencies work. So, yeah. RF is the GOAT. Can't deny that. What is a fracturing orb? Oh, I know you're trolling.
You reek of stupidity.
I'm gonna assume you're trolling. You stepped on the mine. Uh-oh. I only know how to craft mats. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to double check. We're gonna run the architect here. I'm about to be done with this temple, if you want to jump in, Styles, and anybody else. Yeah. We're gonna run the architect here, and I'm gonna jump out. Oh yeah, scarabs. How could I forget about scarabs? I'm sure you know all about the scarabs and the chisels and the blacksmith whetstones and the flasks. Rolling your flasks, crafting your flasks. How to progress your atlas. I know a little about scarab combos. There is a lot there. That's for sure. Alright. So let's leave the temple. And we're gonna lock. We have to lock the room. We're gonna lock this up. This is locked here. This is locked here. Let's close the temple. Alright. And let's go ahead and lock it again. Lock here, and lock here. And now we can run... Oh, shit. Whoops. I forgot to place the room down. I forgot to place down the room after killing the architect. Okay, it's no big deal. It's no big deal, guys. Mistakes were made, but it's fine. I learned what are expensive and was thinking why... Oh, because you were running T17 Harbinger and farming them. Ah, yeah. There it is. There it is. Google... So Google every 100 chaos... Wait, what? So Google every 100 chaos plus scarabs to see strategy they used on. Oh, you Googled to see what the fracturing orbs were used for. I think is what you mean, yeah.
A relic, peculiar but powerful.
Okay, starting the temple in 1 minute. Give you guys a chance to enter in. These tabs are getting messy here. This is no good. This is no good, no good, no good. Here, you know what we'll do? Let's go ahead and corrupt these for light radius. Okay, we missed on those. We missed here. Alright, let's go ahead and do some volleying here, and then we'll get into the temple again. About to finish your 4th ascendancy trial, then you'll be there. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. I'm gonna do some corruptions here, and so that works. That works.
The drought stretches.
We'll corrupt some items here. What do we got? What do we got? What's worth corrupting here? Here's another vertex. We'll corrupt this bad boy. We'll corrupt the Wrath Pith. We'll corrupt some Malijaros. What else? We'll corrupt the Shrine Scepters. Yeah, we'll just put all this. We've got some Alpha's Howls, I guess. Corrupt after socketing them. Yep, we're gonna make sure to do that. Here's another Wrath Pith. All right, so we'll start with these. We will start with these. Let's go ahead and socket everything up. And we'll quality everything up. Yep. We gotta get some more whetstones here.
All right, your order is registered.
And yep. That's everything. I think you got scammed. You know what? I don't think I'm really too worried about it. Buying them for divs, not exalteds. Yeah, you know, at this point, when I'm kind of on my way out of the league, I'm not too worried about it. But I don't really believe so. I bought 58, 55 for one divine. So if we check for exalteds, yeah, it's really no different. It's pretty similar. We'll do 57. Yeah, we'll do 57 like this.
Any takers.
Okay. Okay, we're going to just quality these up here, styles, and we'll corrupt them, and then we'll run it again. Six to 1, eh? Okay, now we have to buy the corruption orbs. Corruption omens, I mean. Ritual. Corruption. These are 400 each. Whatever.
All right, your order is registered.
That's fine. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. Yeah, I know, right? Jeez. Yeah, I don't care about overpaying a little bit at this point. It doesn't really matter. So, quality, everything's qualitied up, everything's socketed up. Let's go ahead and vol. This here is 54 cold resist. So we got a little bit more cold resist there. This here, should I just vol this? Or, I kind of might just divine this to get perfect attack speed. There we go. One divine, we got perfect attack speed. Now let's go ahead and vol. We got max mana. Nothing crazy there. You invite people to your temple. Yeah. Yeah. What are we going to hit here? 8874. Reduced attributes. Increased damage. Second socket. 63, 20, and 5. 20 and 20. We got perfect crit chance here, it looks like. 75, 22, and 19. There's a second socket. Now for the vertex. 45. I'm going to divine these up a little bit better. There, that's a lot better. 131, 27, 16. Oh my god, I hit spirit. Wow. My character name is right here. Ghost Spark Mage. And this one here, 124, 30, 17. Wow, this is a almost perfect roll. Oh my god, I hit spirit again. Oh my god, that's crazy. Look at this Alpha's Howl. Almost perfect. 75 cold resist. We gotta hit big here. Oh, wow. Second socket. Okay. Okay, guys. Now for the real gamble. We use the Vol Cultivation Orbs. Okay, so for the Vol Uniques, yeah, we're going to use the Vol Cultivation Orbs. For the other ones, though, we'll use the Architect's Orbs. So this is we're going to go for a double corruption. Here we go. So that one's gone. That one's gone. That one we got Energy Shield. That one's gone. That one's gone. That one's not major. Penetrates cold resist. That could be something. That could be something there. We need to get more of these. I think you added me, right? Yep. I'll invite you here in a sec. Where are you? There you are there. Invite you and invite Styles. And yeah. Let's hurry up and finish this here. Don't want to keep you guys waiting.
All right, your order is registered.
I thirst for freedom.
Alright, so we gotta put these, we'll put these here. I don't know what I'll price these at. I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and do the vertex now. We've got spirit. This could be huge. If I can hit the +4 here, come on. Nope, we hit increased attributes there. That's going to be a miss. And mana cost efficiency. So those are both misses. That's a miss. That's a miss. All right. All right, friends, let's go do it. We're all set. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so we're locked here. We're locked here. We're locked here. Let's run it. Loot is on free for all, so pick up whatever you want. Just make sure to leave the mirror for me. That's it. If the mirror by some crazy odds does drop. There's a +1 medallion. That's nice to see. Item filter? Oh yeah. Yep. This thing, that's a decent roll on here. 321. Yeah, 25 Exalted on that one. This is a tanky boy. All right, we're gonna wait for you here, Snake.
But find.
Got your loot filter all set.
It's a bit of the law.
You might be too low level, Snake, to receive experience. I think the threshold is 75. You might need, but so you can just pick up the loot if you don't get. You're not getting experience. Yeah, I don't think you are. But that's fine. No big deal.
You reek of stupidity. Swear. You have made a great mistake. Swear.
Peculiar, but powerful.
I like picking up some of the uniques just to go corrupt them later. So, yeah. So Snake, we're gonna be going like this. We're gonna go straight down, and then we're gonna take the checkpoint, and we're gonna start back at the beginning, and then we're gonna go loop around the second chain. Need to restart your game? Oh, is that right? Oh, okay. Okay, do you want to... We're almost done through this chain here. We got a couple more rooms, and then we can go to the back to the center. And then you can go and do that if you want. Okay. Okay then. No problem.
You have made a great mistake. Inferno.
Alright, that's it. Let's go back to the... Yep, let's go back to the center. Take the waypoint, or the checkpoint. Did I respec my tree? Yeah, I did. Okay. At a 77%. Some okay rings there.
Your talent is Praise of the Viking.
Yeah, I don't need any divines, you guys.
Talent is
I'm just here for the mirror.
praise of the Viking.
If we get a Hinokora's lock as well, we will split it between the bunch of us. Split it evenly between the party. Item filter from Filter Blade not working. Isn't too low level? No, that shouldn't cause any problems. Your filter must be outdated or something. What you can do if you'd like is you can use my filter. See if that works. Wow, there's another perfect 70% lasagna's spirit. I think Styles is using my filter, or he was yesterday. He didn't have any problems. Yeah. It's pretty strict, so but it might be okay just to use it for doing the temple here. It's not showing a lot of stuff. I mean, you can see here. Obviously, what am I saying? It shows the real valuable, important stuff. These damn guys hiding in the corners, man. Snake. Yeah.
For Tukohama.
Yo, Chris. Thanks for the follow, Chris. Thanks Nice to meet you.
Your talent detects the
We are just doing some community temple runs here. Should I press something else other than follow for it? Oh yeah, yeah. All you need to do is press follow, and then you come into the game here. Come into your game where your filters are, and then this should show up in your game. And then just refresh it and click save, and you're all set. GG. Yep. Yeah, see, we'd be dropping so much more divines if more of my runes were leveled up. So that's all I'm working on now. Isn't it PoE 1 filter the one linked? Scroll down to the bottom. The PoE 1 filters are on the top. If you scroll down, you'll see the ones for PoE 2 filters.
Another medallion.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, JT and awesome. So you build the temple. Temple doesn't look easy to build. At first, it does look like that, Chris, but it does. It just gets easier and easier. And then at certain parts of the building of it, it gets a bit tricky. There's a little bit of a rough patch, you could say. It does take some patience, but it wasn't too bad. I believe. It is tricky. You definitely have to understand a certain few things, but that's really it. That's you know, once you know what you're doing and what it takes to execute it, then you're good. And then it's just a matter of like a waiting game and then hoping RNG's on your side in some cases. Also, didn't play this league, so of course it looks okay. Sure, yeah, that's I hear that as well. Yeah. If you're coming in from into the league, you know, yeah, you didn't play at the start, then that's fair. But you know, that's the other thing, the other side of it. Everything's been figured out now, you know, because the league has been around for a month or a little bit more than a month, maybe closer to 2 months now. So things are figured out, and so now you can kind of just dive right in. The information's all there, you know. So you know, for my first character, I did my own thing. I built the temple up with the knowledge I had at the time, and it was good. It's pretty darn good. I learned how to build it. I learned the fundamentals, and then I started a second character and started on a whole new temple, and that's why I was like, you know, let me do a zero to hero style sort of thing, you know. Oh, you died. Oh, I didn't even see. I'm so sorry. I'm going too fast. I'm not even paying attention. Where did I leave you? Where are you? Can I resurrect you? I don't even see you on the map. I think I went too far ahead. Let's see. You was watching you were watching your stream. I barely finished campaign after you asked to join. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, let me go back and find you. Where the heck are you? Oh, here you are. You know, they should really put like a. I guess there is a little icon there, right there, but it's so hard to see. They should put something more clearer, larger, so it stands out. There we go. No big deal. No big deal at all. It's really hard to see, right? Like, yeah. Like, I wish from here I could just look at the minimap. Oh, there he is, you know? But yeah, I think you can do it if you really want to do it, Chris. I think anyone could do it. It's pretty doable. It was fun. It was fun putting it all together and seeing it all come together slowly over each day. Seeing the progress, and now seeing it fully built and getting to run the temple with you guys. It's great. And then yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to upgrade more of the rooms so the temple gets even juicier. So we're sort of almost nearing the end here. You wanted to play this league, but you were playing something else, then watching Bubgun in his temple. Yeah. You mind sharing what other games you were playing? I'd love to hear and learn about that. I do enjoy other games, believe it or not. Even though I pretty much only play PoE, I do enjoy other games. Oh, no way! There we go! Oh, I'm a big fan of Project Diablo 2. I was playing that before the PoE 2 season started. And it was kind of like, damn, I'm having so much fun here. I was kind of just getting started with my Summoner Druid. And had to cut things short for the PoE 2 start. But that's awesome. Yeah, I absolutely love PD2. And I hope I can find a way to squeeze it into my, and make time for it going forward. Yeah, I was just getting started. I was doing maps, working towards doing my my first Uber Tristram run, but we ran out of time. So we'll try it again, hopefully on the next season, maybe. It's pretty awesome. We've got all these great ARPGs to bounce around to. If one's not doing it for you, you can hop over to the next. And then, 2 months pass, it's like, oh, there's a new update for that one. Let's go check that out. And it's hard to not play PoE 2 over it. Yep. You play PD2 with your bros, and they don't play. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad there's people working on it, and there's still the passion and the love for the good old D2. Keeping it alive. It's really cool stuff. I was blown away because when I played the last season, the most recent season, it was my first time playing it in I think like 2 or more years. The last time I played it was like in season 2, and so coming back, seeing all these huge quality of life improvements and just all this stuff that they added, it was just like my mind was blown. I was like, this is amazing. It just every day it was like, oh my god, look at this. Now I didn't know. So yeah, I'm excited to come back to that whenever the next one is. Summon Druid got the first tier 2 boss kill. Oh, is that right? Yeah, some of those bosses they put in there are crazy. They look crazy difficult. Yeah, the temple is really long. Yep. But we are close. I mean, yeah, it takes a long time. That's, I guess, the one thing about it. It's every time you run it, you're gonna be in here for like 20 minutes or something. Hey Matt, how much have you invested into your build? I'd say probably close to a mirror. And a mirror being like, I think 5,000 divines. It's probably under that. It's still probably a lot under that. And my biggest purchase was the jewel here. This Flesh Crucible jewel from Atziri. I think I got a crazy deal, a snipe on it. For 1,200 divines is what I bought it for. I saw it listed for like 2 minutes, and I had to scoop it up. I think that was a really cheap price. And yeah, it's really expensive. I was looking at this here like a week before I bought this one, and they were looking like over 2,000 divines, closer to 3,000 divines. And so I searched it up again just randomly, and I saw that for 1,200. I'm like, all right, I'm buying that right now. So, but that was the biggest purchase. And then, so what that allows me to do is take off the Mask of the Sangomancer, which you absolutely need because it gives you blood magic. And so this jewel gives you blood magic, which is why it lets me take that off. And so we put this on. Gives me +4 to all skills. That was like 200 divs. These have gone down in price now. These are super cheap. This one only has 1 socket. The Choir of the Storms here was like 120 divines when I first bought it. This might be cheaper now. And all the rest of the stuff was relatively cheap. I guess the only other thing was the staff. I crafted this stuff on my own. And I spent 800 or so divines to craft it. I crafted a similar one for less than that, around 700 divines. And if you look these up, they're going for over 3,000 divines. So, yeah. Sorry once again, Styles. I'm not paying attention in the game. But yeah, your most important pieces, Matt, are the belt. Getting the Choir of the Storms helps with your lightning resist, and then getting the Mask of the Sangomancer so you can get the blood magic. And then not only that, another important thing is getting instant leech. And so how do you get instant leech? I got it on the Heart of the Well diamond here. 15% of leech is instant. Super important. And then we combine that with the I think is it fast metabolism down here? Yeah, fast metabolism, which pretty much translates to we can continue to leech when we're on full life. Very strong stuff. I may or may not have accidentally walked in. Oh yeah, no worries. But yeah, for a little while there, I had a much lower valued staff, so you can get away with not having some of those expensive items. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check the price of those jewels again, just out of curiosity. Because at the time, I think I really got a good deal there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kill the Architect here 1 second. Then we'll kill Atziri on the next run. I just gotta remember to place down the Access Chamber. Yep. Alright, we placed the access chamber down there. Got a generator, we'll take that. Almost done here. Yeah. No, I think you'd be right. That's what I was thinking. Maybe more than that. It's a rare drop. It's a really, really rare drop. I think it's even rarer than the chest that drops from it, Ziri. Is that it? We got one more room here, guys. Yeah, one more room. There it is. Okay, let's close it up, and we'll invite anyone else that wants to join. I'm locked here, I'm locked here, I'm locked here. We're good to close, yep. Got your temple to basically bare last night, and finally have all the medallion slots and 60 crystals. I'm determined to make one. Nice. Heck yeah. And if you're interested, if you'd like to, by all means, you're welcome to post some updates in the Discord channel. Share how your progress is coming along. Let's just dump all this stuff in here. And okay. We're locked here, we're locked here, we're locked here, we're close it up. And once again, we're gonna lock here. We're gonna lock here. We're gonna lock here. And I can use a +1 medallion here to level up a room. I want to put a room to level 3. So what I could do, I could go corruption room level 3. Could do an armory to level 3. Do a commander. I think I'll just do a corruption room to level 3. You know what? We'll do an alchemy room. Turn that to level 3. You gotta sit out? Okay, okay, no, but no big deal. Alright, so it's just gonna be me and Snake, unless anyone else wants to jump in for a temple run. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me check the jewel here real quick. Flesh Crucible. Flesh Crucible, we're gonna search for blood magic. Right here. And we're gonna search for less spirit. Less spirit right here. Okay. So, but you've got to note, this one has 17%. This is why I said I got a really good deal, because mine has 12% less spirit. It goes from 20 to 10. 10 being the best. 12. There's 15 only available. Here's one for 12 spirit, 2500. Right on the button. Chris was right on the button there. 2500. 20%. Yep. Yep. I paid 1200. I paid 1200 for mine, and now they're so okay. I was just curious. Yeah, pretty expensive stuff. All right, here we go. We're locked up. We're locked up. We're locked up. We'll place the generator down just for fun, and we'll run. Yeah, the jewel? Yeah, it's new. That's yeah.
As always.
And so we're gonna run at Ziri on this temple, so maybe we'll get one. I'm just looking for the chest from it, Ziri, really. That's like the last thing I want to add to this character. So that's funny, Snake. You just finished the campaign. The Venters could be 4 mirrors. Yeah, I've got a bunch of them in a stash tab. I've been picking them up a little bit, where I can. I haven't bothered to like do any of those corrupting them there. But those minus rarity farmers, the negative rarity farmers, yeah. I guess that's what they're all using to farm the bases. Just watch that guy's video. That's insane. I insta rerolled reduced rarity. Oh yeah, yeah. It's crazy stuff. Yep. Yeah. So it's certainly worthwhile picking up the Venters. You just pick them up. You divine them to the implicit to 6%, and then you just all you can do is corrupt it and hope to hit. Yeah, negative rarity farming is crazy stuff. Absolutely insane. Yeah, it's hard not to say, oh, you know, I'm gonna reroll and do that when you see the amount of currency you can make.
You reach of stupidity! Square! You have made a great mistake!
Uh-oh, Snake's dying. Uh-oh. Oh, he's dying to ignite or bleed or something. He sold a 29.6 for 2 mirrors, and it instantly sold. Oh my god. Jeez. Wow. Can you imagine that? Can you just, like... You guys even what you know what you would even do if you had a sale for 2 mirrors? You'd have to like take a moment, take a deep breath, collect yourself, and gather your thoughts as to what the hell to do next, eh? I mean, dude, it's a mirror. Like, it doesn't get any more epic. The pinnacle of ARPG. Like, if there's no other reason to play PoE, it's just there's always a chance for the mirror. That's the only reason I need. One of your goals in PD2 and PoE is to drop a mirror. Yeah, there's a... What's the equivalent to the mirror in PD2, right? I remember something... I don't remember the name of it. Something reflection or something? Yeah, something about a mirror, right? I remember that. Because I was... yeah, I was looking at all, like, the new currencies and the... Dude, this is crazy. There's so much here. It's just... It's like... It's a PoE merged with Diablo. That's why it's so darn good. And then I lost my mind too when I found out every class has a teleport. And the druid has the gust, which is pretty much a teleport. Like, come on. That's amazing. I think it's called... Oh, yeah, you're right. I think you're right. Yeah. That's insane. And what does that do? It doesn't... It's not the same as the PoE 1 mirror. PoE mirror, right? Sorry. Sorry, Snake. Just, hit the checkpoint. Hit the checkpoint and come right back to the center here. There you go. Yep. Now we're gonna go the next chain. And this is the long one. This is the longer one. There's a Venters. There it is. 6% on the Venters. So, try to gather as many up as I can. And just buy a bunch of, what are they? The Omens? Omens of Corruption, and we'll still... I mean, we'll give it a try. We will give it a try. It mirrors an item, but you can only do it once. You can only do it once. Ah. I wonder how many people have actually done that and used that item. I guess I'm sure there's probably some high-end crafting and there's some really serious, like, perfect items that some people have made. Yeah, I'm sure there's like some crazy gloves or something there, yeah. That's... I just can't say enough how glad I am for that exists. Hopefully I get to play it a little longer on the next season. Your wand is mirrored. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's incredible. Jeez, and the drop chance on that Lilith smear. Holy. You shopped it from Akara. What? What? How on earth? That's incredible. I can't even imagine. That'd be mind-blowing. Oh, Snake. Where's Snake? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Poison flower. Yep. Trying to find you. It's so hard to spot. Oh, there. I see it. It's so hard to see. They need to make that easier to spot in the minimap. For Fire Golem Necro pre-buffing. I can't even imagine the price on those items. Jeez. That is some next level gear. Poor Snake. Yeah, I mean, what? You still, oh my god, you're 87 now. Yeah, I blinked and he went from 67 to 87. Holy crap. Pretty good. Yep, you get an XP now. You just had to get over that hump of, I think it's level 75 is like the hump you had to get over. Yep. After 75, you went to insta to 85. Nice. That's the power of the temple. Yep. Too funny. He will be set up on gold. Yeah, that's right. One temple run, you got enough gold for the whole season. Yep. Crazy stuff. Yeah, there's no way they don't tune this down like significantly for the next go. What are you rolling tomorrow? Probably the Surfcaster. Penance brand Surfcaster. I've just been, it's been on my mind for a while now. Yeah. Just I want to play brands. I just been thinking about playing brands for a while, so I think that's it. Yeah. Had thought about maybe Spark, but no, I just been thinking about brands so much. Ever since the PoE 2 season started, I've been thinking about. I think that's what I'll play on the next time I go back to PoE 1. So yeah, probably gonna level with like Cobra Lash, Armageddon brand, until I can put on Penance brand. Yeah, it'll be easy to get the gear again because we've got the Genesis tree. Other Ventors. What is this event? It's for PoE 1, yeah. The Legacy of Phrecia. It replaces all the original ascendancies with 19 alternate ascendancies that they kind of cooked up however long ago, and that they just never made the final cut. And so what they did, if you're not familiar, Chris, last year in February they launched this event, the Legacy of Phrecia. And this was during the time where their whole like release schedule was a big mess, and the Settlers of Calgar had been ongoing for close to a year at that point, and so they were in this position where it's like we can't really like make any PoE leagues right now. We've kind of got to finish what we've started on PoE 1, and we've got to meet our deadlines for PoE 1 releases. So what they did was like, as kind of a way to say, you know, look, our bad, we messed up. They went ahead and said like, all right, here's this thing that we, they pushed the button, Legacy of Phrecia, and gave us a full-fledged league, and it's, I think, undoubtedly the most popular event they've ever held. Not only does it replace all the ascendancies, but it replaces the actual Atlas tree as well with an idol system. And so you have these idols that you drop just like any other item in the game, and you socket them in, sort of like the Sanctum mechanic. You socket the relics into your sort of little. You have the slots for them, and you unlock the slots, and you get to add more idols in. And it lets you kind of just create your own strategy, but without the Atlas tree. And so what they're doing here tomorrow is they're running that event back, but this time just for 3 weeks. Because they know that did very well. A lot of people were super happy with that. You were thinking about Penance brand with the Herald Ascendancy. Yeah, I thought that would be another good option as well. Herald stacking. You get all these buffs for using Heralds. Sorry, Snake. Feels like been forever since I played PoE 1. Yeah, what was the last time you played? What was the do you remember the league it was? I go back and forth. I play both, and then again I try to make time to play like stuff like Project Diablo 2 as well. I just love grew up with Diablo 2, and then you know, went into Diablo 3, and then from there learned about PoE, and then the rest. I just love ARPGs, always have. It's all I need. I love other games, you know, but ARPGs have always been my main thing there. Remember what I played? Lightning Strike Trickster, perhaps? Or maybe it was Berserker. There was a point in time I had a Lightning Strike Berserker. I think that was in the, might have been in the Legion League. I'm coming back for you, Snake. If I can find you. There we are. Yeah, it might have been one of those mobs that goes invisible. I don't know. A lot of weird invisibility stuff going on. Stealth. They've got stealth or something like that. But yeah, the Herald does look pretty cool. I'm sure there's going to be people playing Penance Brand on the Herald there. Something about that Surfcaster just calling to me. Spreading the shocks, and then being able to explode shocked enemies with the Barracks Foulborn. Same with Surfcaster, but you want Spark. Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be great. Hopefully it's going to be easier to do the recombinating with the idols as well. We'll have to see. I'm not 100% on that. Because they've got the option to use like the PoE 2 recombinators in PoE 1. So I wonder if that might make it easier. It might not. It very well may not, because there's still going to be that percentage chance. Maybe it's going to be like a low 8% chance to be successful. Surfcaster will be goated. I think certainly be one of the most played ascendancies. Trickster, or not Trickster, but Whisperer. I think a lot of people are going to be playing Connor's build. Not only the kinetic clustering there, but also the Mana Forged arrows. Those are both going to be on the Whisperer, I believe. 1470 hours in PoE. Yeah, I think. Someone was saying something similar to that earlier. I don't recall who it was. But yeah, that's certainly a trend that seems to be shared by a few. I mean, there's still stuff I don't know. I don't. There's a lot of things that I don't know jack shit about in the game, and that's fine. Like this next league, I'll try to learn more about some stuff that like, for example, the Blight, the whole like Blight strategy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with. I want to try and learn about that and learn how to do that. There's crazy loot pinatas in the Blight Scarab strat. There's a lot. Sanctum is another one that I don't know anything about. Crafting is complicated. It is. At first it is. But once you understand the basics, And especially looking at the path of building, the PoE DB, not path of building, the PoE database, and just checking out all the mods, and then another one is Craft of Exile, looking at Craft of Exile. That one's always helpful as well. Sometimes I go in there to Craft of Exile, and I perform the craft, or I try to craft an item in Craft of Exile, just so I can get an understanding. Oh, that's not going to work, or that is how it works, and then I can go into the game with confidence, knowing that that is the way it'll turn out. Had to slowly watch a video when I craft something. Yeah, that's understandable. Especially if you've not done it before, that's okay. Come on, dude, I'm trying to revive. Need to invest in your resists. I mean, yeah, we're just getting out of the campaign. I think you're doing all right. Oh my God, can these guys stop, please? Wow, how long does this reviving take? Okay, there we go. You remember your first Regal craft on RF Dagger was so proud. Oh, those first crafts, those very first crafts, those are memorable. And those have to be remembered. Yeah. Gotta start somewhere, you know. Whether it's your first Regal orb or Exalted orb, that's it. That's the start of the journey. I didn't know what I was doing at first either, you know. And then I watched a video, and then that's it. I think some of the guys that I watched on YouTube they don't even play the game anymore. You guys probably wouldn't even know who I'm talking about if I said some of their names. But I watched Ziggy D, or some more other names you might be familiar with. When I started getting into PoE and I wanted to learn about certain things, I watched Ziggy D and Zizarin. Those are just some of the names that... Gazzy's another one. Help me understand how things work. What the hell happened there?
Here it is, Paquate's greatest achievement.
You are too slow.
Oh, it's the... Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, the way I think about it is you just try to learn a little bit each day, a little bit each league. Maybe on the next league you try something new. Like on the next PoE 1 league, I might finally try Sanctum out, and then I'll learn about that. Or I'll try the Blight farm strat out. Last league, at the end of the league, a couple of the guys in chat were helping me, teaching me about the crop rotation harvest farm that I had never previously done, and that was a lot of fun. I am from NA, yep.
This medallion's rather beautiful.
That's a decent jewel there. Oh my God. Look at that jewel I just made. Holy, that's pretty solid. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would explain a lot. Yep. Well, you've made it through. Making the most of it. PoE 1 does show last played. Oh yeah? Wow. Huh. It's always there. And if you ever want to come back to it, then it's never a bad time to play PoE. Okay, next room here, just make sure not to go into the architect's room. Not that anything bad will happen, just gonna continue. We got a couple rooms left, and then I'm gonna do the at Ziri. We'll see if we get anything special from at Ziri. Yeah, I missed a couple PoE leagues here and there, but for the most part, no, you can come through. You can come through, Snake. You can come to the end of the rooms here, and then you can just go back, teleport out, and I'll just kill the boss, and that's it. Yep. Okay. Yep. One more room here. Alright, there we go. That's it. You can loot whatever you'd like. I'm gonna go over to the Aziri. Oh, you know what? I don't have a checkpoint, so I'm gonna have to walk all the way back. You can either teleport out or just loot, continue to loot, whatever. Yeah, wow. Alright. That's really silly. I'm actually gonna have to run all the way back. I'm gonna have to go back to the start and run all the way. Oh wait. I didn't run the chamber. That's what I forgot to do. Here we go. Gotta come in here first.
We have to keep trying.
Perhaps the years have made you soft, Orion. Your death shall be long and slow.
We
Okay.
will not fail.
Okay, where are we going? Can't click the checkpoint. Oh my god, I gotta really run all the way back. That's so bad. Damn. Alright. Yeah, you can port out. I'm just gonna run all the way to Aziri. This is gonna take a little bit, and then we'll run another temple. A little bit of a run back. I don't know why the checkpoints don't work. Yeah, look at there's a checkpoint right there. Doesn't even let me travel to it. Just want to make sure we're locked here. Yeah.
This
Okay,
is
here we
it.
go.
Her chambers. I will hold back her need.
Come now, give unto me your desire. At last, fulfill my soul. Succumb to me.
GG.
Enough of this! They don't understand our connection. They could never understand. I am eternal.
Kill her, quickly!
Take me, Phrecia! I am yours! Give me eternity!
All right, here we go.
How it happens.
I want to see that chest. Exceptional regalia.
The treasure is mine once more.
Nope, we got the spear, which isn't worth that much, and another regalia.
A relic. A relic. From long ago.
Another cultivation orb is nice, though. Okay. I'm going to teleport out, and we'll close the temple. Let's just make sure we're locked here, we're locked here, we're locked here. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna take a step away here for a minute, and we'll come back and run another one. If anyone wants to join, you're welcome, more than welcome. Back in a minute. back, and we'll do another temple run. If anyone's interested. Let's just throw all this stuff in here for now. Don't care for that. Put this in here. Okay, and yep. Ready to go for another one, Snake? Let's go ahead, lock here, lock here, lock here. And yep, we'll put a generator down. Okay, here we go.
Unpredictable, as always.
And now you are level 91. Pretty darn good. Where'd you go? Oh, that. Don't worry, Snake. We're not keeping count of how many deaths. We're just counting how many divines. That's all we care for. Oh yeah, the golem works. Yeah. The trap there. Yeah. The generator thing or whatever. All athlete said, finally getting to a 4 to 5 hour campaign. No idea how people get. I know, right? I know, right? Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty happy with the 4 to 5 hour campaign run. Like I think I know how they do it. But I can't do it myself. I gotta practice more, I guess. But that's pretty good. Yeah, that's really damn good. I'm always happy with that. So. How can yeah. In PoE1 I'm happy with 10 hours. Yeah, I mean for sure. That's solid as well. It's not a race. It's just like for us individually, it's just like we all know it's nice to get to the maps fast. Because obviously that's where the big loot kicks in, and just you're starting to scale your character higher, and getting the Void Stones is a big accomplishment, big deal in the early stages. But absolutely, yeah. The 4 to 5 hours, quite solid, yeah. To be honest, a lot of it really just comes down to just having a good plan, like, and executing your league start. You're leveling. You know, you've got everything prepared. You know what to do. You know when to upgrade your gems, and if there's like a recipe to upgrade your weapon, and that's huge. A lot of those guys that get the 3-hour campaigns or whatever, they've got it all here, and they execute it, and they do it fast. And just again, tons and tons of repetition. Practice, practice, practice. That's what they're doing, you know. I've certainly not done much practice runs. Okay, we don't need this flask. Got a lot of loot to sort through. You get so much uniques and stuff. Uh-oh. Snake went offline.
You reek of stupidity.
Some Malagaros again? Unexpected error occurred. Oh. Oh no. Well, I'll wait for you, see if you can try to get back in. I'm starting the next chain now. Hopefully you can get back in. There we go. After leveling 30 times in 1 hour, I think the game booted you. They've had enough of this. They've had enough of this. Nah, sometimes you just get these weird errors for no reason. Unexplained errors. The other day, I got the weirdest message in the game. I got a message that said, someone has logged into your account. I kid you not. So I rushed to change my password because I was like, what? What am I reading? I was logged into the game, and then I got logged out. And then I went to log back in, and I seen a message. Someone else has logged into your account. Like, excuse me? What? What does that even mean? Where are you? Oh, you're inside. Okay, there you are. Alright. Perfect. Perfecto. So that was scary. I don't know what that was. Yeah, doing this full temple run must take like 20 minutes, if I had to guess. Trying to make sure I'm not going too far ahead of you here, Snake. Yeah, I might as well try and do some Venter's corrupting here. See if we can hit the crazy Venters. Can't forget as well that they're supposed to be adding divination cards to PoE 2. That's gonna be pretty sweet. Love div cards, I know, right? I love the art. The art is just, I'm a big fan of. Used to do the Magic the Gathering, and just the art there was just, yeah. So I cannot wait to see that. And then obviously they're gonna have that sort of collaboration where if you buy the supporter packs, I'm sure you get to help design a div card, which is super cool. And then I think you get to help design like the art too, maybe. I love that how they allow you to get closer to the game and experience some of the the behind the scenes stuff. They just announced the third Exile Con coming later this year. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna have likely have the announcement for the full release of PoE 2 on that event. That's some exciting stuff coming this year. Cannot wait. Hot mobs outside room. Where are we? Where are we? Oh. I don't see you. There you are. Okay. coming back. Where? Oh, there you are. Yeah, some of these guys are really good at hiding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably won't have any time for any practice runs for the Phrecia then. Probably just go in a little bit rusty maybe tomorrow. Hey Dilly Wingus, I like how these people can run 4-man temples. I barely do enough damage solo. Yeah, I do notice a little increase in difficulty here, of course, with the increase in health. Seem to be doing okay. Could definitely use a little bit more damage for sure. All this effectiveness stacking and the monsters with additional modifiers makes it a little harder, but we make our way through it. Maybe I run it a little slower with the additional party members, but seem to be doing okay. But yeah, it must be crazy with the multiple full party. Yeah, I might need a second helping carry there, maybe a full party. Increase in health is just, yeah, it's pretty big. They have 19 modifiers. Gotta do it though. This is your chance at that mirror. And yeah, I'm not even using Headhunter, so that there's that to consider as well. I think I'm doing pretty decent, considering we don't have Headhunter. You run Headhunter in here, obviously you get 50 buffs or something, and that obviously makes things easy peasy. And then also, I'm not even the Adorned setup. Those people running, not all of them, but some of the blood mages that you see running full party temples are probably adorned. My build compared to some of them, I don't even have much invested at all. I'm not even full mirror. I don't think I'm even a full mirror invested into this character. I think I'm probably close to a mirror, but not exactly there. Oh shit, you're down again? Okay, I see where you are. I'll come back right now. Oh, it leaves a little icon there as well. I just noticed that. Yeah, oh probably. I don't know what your gear's looking like, but yeah, probably. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you'll probably be able to fix that up, and that'll go a long way. Nope, no headhunter. Wait, I don't think I got the Architect Sword from... Oh, there. There we go. All right, we're almost at the end again.
You have made a grave mistake. Furious energy.
There's another 6 venters. Two 6% venters. So there we go. So I'll corrupt these a little. We'll do a little corruption. All right.
Furious energy.
We're gonna run the architect here again too. Stone charm.
How did you reach me? Eradication. Inconceivable.
I have done it. We now have full access. You should come with console to
3 rooms left.
access chamber.
You reek of stupidity. Solar rays.
And that's it. Yeah. Thanks so much, athlete. Thanks for hanging out. You have a great night as well. Good to see you again. All the best. That's all the runs, right? Yep. Take care, athlete. Cheers.
From there, we will be able
Yeah.
to gain
So we're locked here. We're locked here. We're locked here. We can close it up. There we go. And on that note, my friends, Snake, Chris, Athlete, everyone else that came by tonight, that's all the time I've got. Matt, Slowest, hopefully I'm not forgetting anyone else. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. Hope you guys had some fun. Thanks for the runs. Be back tomorrow for the Phrecia event. And if I'm on early enough, we'll do some temple runs before the event. But yeah, you guys have a great one. Thanks for the follows. Good to meet you. And yeah, take care. Have a great evening. Have a great one, guys. Thank you very much. Catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.
Run deep.